Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're continuing Starfield. Last time we left off just arriving in Neon City. So I'm excited to continue there. The city looks super cool. I'm very excited. So let's get into it. Alright, let's go. We're gonna head over here to the HQ of some people.
Over at Kelport? She's too good for Neon. Sounds like she's trying to help someone.
Benjamin Bayou's Tower. It's big, all right. Not sure what else it is, but it's big. The Astral Lounge spared no expense with their marketing, huh? I
All right.
understand why people settled here, but it's not really my style.
You were coming in.
Feels more like a trap than a diversion to me.
Short chat with my counterpart. Is she in today?
Yes, allow me to bust you in, sir.
Walter,
Issa!
shall we continue from last time? The luxury cruise line market is completely outside of our core competencies. Investing into it is a mistake.
No, I'm here about... Wait a minute, a mistake. Our ship designers are the best in the settled systems.
They design personal craft and military ships, Walter. Large-scale accommodations and hospitality is a completely different beast. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here I am arguing with my partner. And you're just standing right here.
Yep.
Issa Eklund, the hyphenated Eklund in our glorious company's branding.
You're Walter's wife?
Co-CEO, heir to the Eklund fortune, and somewhere down there I'm his wife, yes.
Didn't know our marriage was such a low priority.
Oh, it jumps up the list at the right moments.
Charmed, Miss Eklund. I envy you and your partner's success.
Oh, aren't you lovely? Walter, wherever did you meet your new friend? I'm jealous.
A colleague from Constellation.
Ah, yes, the daring explorers my partner is so infatuated with. You should hear him reciting that speech.
There's no need to go into that.
Oh, my heart skips a beat when he does it. Really, it does. Such passion. If he talked to the board that way, I wouldn't need to placate them so much.
What business here?
Yes? Why are you here, Walter? The board meeting isn't for a while. Our vacations aren't coming up either.
It's the discretionary fund, Issa. I need all of it.
Ugh. This wouldn't have anything to do with that meeting you've set up at the Astral Lounge, would it?
I never said that. Did you have an agent hack into my files again?
Only after
Ooh.
you had one hack into mine.
It's getting
Tell me.
spicy.
Can mutual distrust lead to a point where it's actually the same as mutual trust?
Is this how you two work, sniping at each other?
Oh, just some light sparring, dear. Walter's actually very attentive when it's just the two of us.
When you mix business and family, you learn to compartmentalize.
Our meeting is at the Astral Lounge.
A remarkably insecure location for a clandestine meeting.
That was the point. Neutral territory in the open.
With no leverage. Oh, you must let me help. It's been too long.
I have this all taken care of.
Some investigation into the cellar. What's motivating them? Then, some preliminary casing of the Astral Lounge for security flaws. Give you the advantage if things go wrong.
Bribe a few bouncers, alter the codes on the doors.
Yes, exactly.
Investigate the cellar, case the Astral Lounge. Got it.
I hate being selfish, but I would like some time with my husband. We need to go through the fund authorizations anyway.
James Newell is the broker who knows our cellar. He'll be able to help you find out more about them. And it shouldn't be hard to find the Astral Lounge. Here, Let me at least give you some operation funds since I won't be joining you. Meet me back here. Yeah, I'm going to be present for the negotiation. I'm not leaving you to the Neon Sharks, I promise.
Thank you. Come on, Barrett.
Something for you.
Bum, bum, ba-da-da.
Private sector. Now that's where the real money's at.
How deep the oceans are here. They seem impossibly deep.
Hey there.
This is pretty cool.
We have plenty of Aurora on hand. Join me. Yeah, you're new here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. If you're here for a drink or listen to the music, I've got you covered. But if you're here for something a little more exciting, we have plenty of Aurora for sale.
I don't do cams.
Oh, no. Drugs are for street gangs and junkies. Aurora is on an entirely different level. I like to call it an exquisitely crafted, transcendent experience. Only problem is that won't fit on the package. Here, take a look at the menu. Now, I'm not going to lie. The Aurora is a bit expensive, but let's face it. Can you really put a price on pleasure?
I have a meeting here later, worried about security.
The Astro Lounge is one of the safest places in all of Neon. Security is handpicked from the finest officers in the city.
Where exactly would a secure meeting take place?
Private meetings are usually held in the floor above. Just use the elevators.
Say I needed control of the doors, prevent someone from walking out.
I'm afraid that would be a serious fire hazard. And I think it's only fair to warn you that the network security on our doors is state of the art.
Say I needed security to be on my side if a fight broke out.
Then I would say you'd be interested in the Astro Lounge VIP package. For a reasonable fee, our security can be your security.
I'm gonna try to persuade, if not, I'm just gonna pay it.
We do strive for setting the most reasonable rate.
But surely a business like Stroud Eklund already has a VIP status.
Huh. You work for Stroud Eklund? Perhaps something could be arranged.
Walter Stroud is coming personally. Surely that's enough to have security on hand.
Mr. Stroud is coming to the Astral Lounge. Now that is interesting. Well, I think we can certainly offer a discounted rate for you, if you were still interested.
Yep.
Excellent. Let me just apply that discount we discussed, and done. We do hope your meeting goes to your satisfaction.
You might want this.
What?
Here, this is for you.
For me? Thank you.
Yes, it's for you. I kept the cooler stuff. Anyway, I figured you might have a use for it.
Definitely, I appreciate it.
You're quite welcome. If I see anything on our next expedition to a planet, then I'll hang on to it for you.
Richard. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, Frank Rennick's all in a twist because his robot got vandalized. We had a good laugh about it back at the station.
you looking for?
Love to hang around here as a kid.
Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee we'll beat Sieghart's lousy selection every time.
Huh. Secrets? What's that?
Sieghart's Outfitters? Oh, come on. You don't have to pretend you haven't been to his poor excuse for a store off of Bayou Plaza.
Sounds like you have a problem with Sigurd's place.
Oh, I don't have a problem with his place. My problem is Siegert himself. That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon security to keep his place safe.
What kind of merchant meetings are you talking about?
A lot of the merchants in Neon belong to a small merchants alliance. It's nothing formal. It's just a bunch of us getting together to air our grievances and watch each other's backs.
How do you keep your place safe?
By standing up to the lowlifes who come in here expecting me to just hand over all of my money. I refuse to be run out of business or be forced to pay protection.
Keeping his place safe sounds like smart business to me.
Yeah, sure. If all you care about is yourself. Every payment Siegert makes validates Neon Security's corruption. He's setting a bad precedent that many merchants are forced to follow. Anyway, sorry. I know I can get a little intense about these things. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, I'm sure you'll find something you might want to buy.
Is all of Neon Security corrupt?
I'd say the majority of the guards are rotten, and the few who aren't simply take a paycheck and look the other way. They have Neon completely under their control. The Freestar Collective's own security doesn't even maintain a presence here. If it wasn't for the Freestar Rangers outpost, there wouldn't be a shred of justice in this entire city.
You set up a meeting with Walter Stroud recently.
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't.
Just wait. Let's say you did.
Information isn't usually free.
Oh, you got a lot of fragile object in this shop. Shame if something happened to them.
Try it. I'm all paid up with the right people.
Don't duck my questions. I know the seller came through you.
I connect a lot of people with
Ah,
a lot of people.
come on.
No, can't track them all.
I'm asking on behalf of Walter Stroud. I'm sure he can pay you.
I guess maybe I can add this to his tab.
I'm sure we can work something out.
Yeah, I hope so.
That reminds me of a joke I heard the other day.
Okay, that's pretty good. Okay. I don't know much, but I did have one of my freelancers tail the seller back to his place. Sleep Crate 1. Let me write down the unit for you.
Oh, come on. Let me pass. Okay, so then... So then, this is there. This is there. This is there. Just double checking here. That seems right.
Perfect.
Alright. So some smaller threats. Termination notice. Your role has been made redundant. Thank you for over a decade of service. Damn. I can understand someone would be pissed because of that. No?
Too bad I can't squeeze the Aurora. You really going to walk on by?
The Outback ATMs are spread throughout the settled systems, so you can do your banking your own way.
People joke, say those Varun zealots worship a snake.
Where am I going? Over here?
If my shift goes long again, my girl is gonna kill me.
Sorry. Okay, so not this one. That was easy enough. Okay. Adding new user to remote door control override. Improved hand signal will allow use to lock door to VIP lounge a total of 1 times. This room has been booked by Redacted. Please see Boone Morgan for scheduling conflicts. Okay, seems we're ready. don't like the look of you either. Like,
Neon.
damn.
I've heard some wild tales of this place. Not sure how much of those tales are true, though.
They're taut.
We're on to something remarkable. Maybe what I've always dreamed of.
I can tell. I can see your mind racing.
I haven't even stopped to ask you how you're doing.
I'm fine. The board complains, I assure them. There's the occasional assassination attempt.
So, you don't need anything from me then?
I don't.
Am I just some useless stargazer? You would have been better off marrying a Hope or a Tayo, someone who could be with you at every meeting.
Oh, don't go on about that again. Needing you isn't the same as wanting you. And I'd much rather want my partner than need them. Less complicated.
I know Constellation
Hey,
seems to
Dusty.
take up so much of my
If
time,
you're ever thinking to yourself,
but I never stop thinking
I
of
could
you.
really listen to
Wondering what
Barrett's dulcet
maneuvering
voice
you're doing
right
to
now.
take over the company.
Shush,
Then instead
I'm
of
listening.
thinking about me,
It's
stop
how
by
I
and
show
say
my
hello,
love.
okay?
Is everything ready?
I found out the seller is pretty desperate, should give us an edge.
Excellent. Good work. Let's head to the Astral Lounge. Goodbye, my dear. See you at the next board meeting?
Oh, I'll be keeping an eye on this little operation. Just in case. Good luck, all of you.
I imagine the Dusty, let's talk.
Fine.
I just wanted to say thanks for the daring rescue back there. I had plans for Matsura, of course, but I appreciate the backup.
You're welcome. Glad to help out a fellow Constellation member.
It's good to be part of a team, isn't it? To be part of something so much bigger than any one of us. So many things can go wrong out there. Working with people you can trust is important. That's why I've been in Constellation so long. It's good to have people who will help out when you're in a jam.
I'm glad to be part of a team.
Just wait till we get matching shirts and start having official cookie days.
I do like cookies.
They're one of humanity's greatest achievements. Modern medicine, space travel, and cookies. Constellation is quite pro-cookie. Because, you see, we value human accomplishments. Speaking of which, I'm glad you joined Constellation.
Thank you.
Just figured I'd mention it.
I can
since
flirt
we
with
haven't had
him,
much
too.
time
That's-
to chat before. You know,
I wonder
being
if
a
it
member
works
of
with
Constellation
basketball.
has given me a lot of opportunities and a fair bit of stress, I'll admit. It's hard to imagine just who I'd be had I never joined up. I would have never done so many things, met so many people. It's mind-boggling how different I would be.
Oh,
And I
jeez.
never would have met Irvin. Or lost him, I suppose.
I hope I'm not stirring up any bad memories for you.
It's not you, Captain. It's just been on my mind. I can't say why. Irvin's been gone for over 20 years. Strange how memories can pop up when you least expect it.
If you want to talk about it, I'm here for you.
Oh, I've been giving myself nothing but space and time for years. But maybe it's time for me to really think about it. Well, maybe I'll take you up on that offer later on, Captain. I need some time to think about things. On that note, I think I'd do well to distract myself with a little adventure for a bit.
Sure thing.
All right, we're here. Now, I don't know what the cellar looks like, but they'll have a security briefcase with them. Larger than normal. Big enough to hold the artifact. We should split up. The code phrase to identify yourself as the buyer is Ramsey and Travers.
So you don't know what the cellar looks like?
It's not like people who trade in stolen goods are eager to share personally identifying information.
Use the code phrase to identify the seller. Got it.
I was really hoping for a message written in invisible ink. But this will have to suffice.
Remember, Ramsey and Travers. We'll meet back near the elevator.
Okay. How do I locate the seller, though?
Hey! Having fun? It's party time! This place is insane! Have fun! Get some Aurora and let loose!
I can't hear myself think!
This is amazing!
Woo!
Nothing.
I'm flying right now.
Hey there! Hell of a party, right?
This Aurora stuff is good. It's blowing my mind.
What? I can't hear you.
What's up? This Aurora stuff, it's blowing my mind.
What a great night!
This place is insane! Finally. Been a while since I've been The music is
Well.
amazing! Hey, this is awesome!
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy drinking?
I'm with Ramsey and Travers.
Oh, really? I heard you all have a meeting in a few minutes, don't you? In one of those fancy VIP lounges? Speaking of which, I gotta get going myself. Excuse me.
Found him.
Hey, you wanna dance?
Hey!
I just saw our seller walk by. Good job.
He seems cagey to me, angry even.
That's not surprising. This is a deal over stolen property, after all. Anything could go wrong. Now, before we head in there, let me go over the ground rules.
Okay.
He'll ask for twice what we agreed on. That's normal. He'll probably try to walk out. That's normal, too. Don't worry about the amount we actually settle on. The Stroud-Eklund Discretionary Fund is just a chip to you and me. Our goal is to get him to accept that chip in exchange for the artifact. Anything goes as long as it's in our hands, and we're not dead. How does that sound?
What if things gets messy?
That's why you're here. Hopefully our combined countenance will be enough, but grabbing the artifact and running is an option. Just do me a favor and treat it as a last resort. I have a reputation.
Fine.
So you're Stroud. You look different in person.
Our public relations always insists on doing some touch-ups for the official photos. Embarrassing, really.
Your security here going to stand or sit for this little meeting, making me nervous.
I'm standing, deal with it.
Flexing the muscles already, huh? Fine.
Am I to assume that briefcase has our item of interest?
Yeah, here it is.
Well, look at that.
One of a kind, and I know you want it.
I have the amount we agreed on.
Things have changed. I want double.
He called it.
Now, how am I supposed to do that?
I don't know, but your security here seems to have some fancy gear. Why don't they chip in?
I'm gonna remote trigger the door to close. I want to see what happens.
Security!
The security team and I have an understanding. They won't interfere.
As you can see, we're in control. Take advantage of our generosity. Take the money.
All right. Okay. It's all yours. Hope I never see any of you people ever again.
We have it. This couldn't have gone better.
Well done.
Oh,
Stop right there. You're in possession of Slayton Aerospace property.
Ah. Slayton must have been the original owner. We don't need to do this. All's fair on Neon. Am I right?
Hand over Mr. Slayton's property. Now.
persuade. Or security is on my side too.
There a problem here?
Yes. This armed thug was trying to steal our belongings.
I'm going to need you to back away from our VIPs. Now.
Fine, but you can't stay in the Astro Lounge forever, Stroud. Nicholas Slayton's already got your number.
Sending armed men into the Astral Lounge. Slayton must be serious about getting the artifact back. We'd better get off the planet quickly.
Alright. This way.
We hope you've enjoyed your time in the Astro Lounge.
Hey there.
Ace. Something's gone wrong, hasn't it?
Slayton has put a bounty on your heads. He's greased a few palms. Your ship's been impounded at the spaceport.
There goes our way out.
Who is this Nicholas Slayton anyways?
The CEO of Slayton Aerospace. They're a systems manufacturer. Engines, thrusters.
How did they know it was us?
The same way everything works on Neon. Money. It's terrible at keeping secrets.
We need to get Slayton off our backs.
Agreed. Have a talk with the man himself.
Slayton Aerospace has offices here in the trade tower. If Nicholas is moving this quickly, he must be there or close by.
Let's head to their lobby, shall we? See if we can make an appointment.
Hey.
Catherine Luzion keeps demanding we look into her husband's murder. Murder, yeah, right. Hysterical broad.
Chaos. That's Neon in a nutshell. Sometimes delightful, sometimes bewildering, sometimes stressful.
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. Can I help you?
Persuade. I need to make an appointment to see Nicholas Slayton.
I'm afraid Mr. Slayton is a very busy man.
Commerce. I have an exciting business opportunity to discuss with Mr. Slayton.
Maybe I can see if he has just a moment.
Believe me, Slayton is expecting me.
No, he isn't.
I won't need to take up much of his time. We just had a misunderstanding.
Arguments with Mr. Slayton tend to go long. I'm not sure we can fit you in. I'm afraid we just can't book any more appointments today. Goodbye.
Leave before I make you.
Sorry.
You have a question? You can chat with the receptionist all you want.
Wait. This clearly isn't the executive level.
He's on to us.
Aw, damn.
Walter, taking what's mine and then breaking into my office. A bold move, but one easily countered.
Oh, we're trapped.
Hello, Walter, dear, are you there?
Issa?
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
All right, we've got her out. Once the door's open, just follow her instructions, okay?
Okay, understood.
I'm aware of the irony of me continuing to say it'll be easy. But it'll be easy.
Sure, Walter.
Doors will open in 3, 2, 1. Slayton's guards and employees are all over. Be careful. Okay. You'll want to use the vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cupboard just to the right of the elevator you came in on.
Okay.
That's the elevator you came in on. Jump right across the top of it and keep going to the end.
Keep going to the end.
Drop down and follow the conduit all the way to the end, past the fork. There's a vent above you. Just climb up.
Hello.
The room below you is clear. Drop down. Stop. One of the doors leads you right into the open. I'm unlocking a safe route. Opening the door on your right. Go now. Head left, but don't go through the door at the end yet. There's a robot stalking the hall. Wait. It's walking down the hall. Go now, straight across to the door. Keep going, all the way to the end.
All the way to the end.
Wait, there's people in the room up ahead. Closing the shutters. Another robot up ahead. Wait for it.
Can't take it.
Security is on full alert. No point slipping through unnoticed.
Shot!
Yeah, we're good. All yours.
Oh, sorry, Barry. Oh! Where are we going?
Fine, let's go. Ha! This never gets old. You're not alone.
There's the door. It should take you outside.
Expect us to climb up the trade tower?
There's a series of catwalks that lead directly up one floor to the executive level.
Alright, where we're going. that scared me. Ow. Let's go.
You're coming in just behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the top.
You know, it's moments like this that really makes Neon the best place to do business. You steal what's mine. I trap you in the city. You infiltrate my office. I lock it down. Where else can you match wits for the highest stakes but here?
Call off your guard, Slayton, and release my ship.
You have what's mine. I, indirectly, have what's yours. We are at a stalemate. Although I do count a few more guns on my side.
You and Walter are business people. Some arrangement can be made.
I do admit, having the co-CEO of Stroud Eklund in my office is quite the opportunity.
How are your quarterlies looking, Nicholas? Perhaps we can add Slayton Aerospace to our supply chain, provided this unpleasantness was behind us.
Yes, I think that could be a most beneficial exchange. There is just the small matter of paying for the humiliation. Mr. Musgrove, my former employee, and the thief responsible for our serendipitous meeting, was caught prior to your arrival. I think it would cement our new partnership if you were to decide on his sentence yourselves.
Decide, as in we could let him go.
If you wish, you will have the opportunity to tell him yourself, shortly.
Let the thief go with a sternly worded warning or get the authorities involved. Up to you.
My security brought Musgrove to my office. I'm sure seeing you again will be a fine conclusion to your previous business.
We have an opportunity to spare a man's life. I know he probably wouldn't do the same for us, but that shouldn't matter.
Okay.
Oh no. You. Slayton really does have a sick sense of humor.
He does. Why did you steal the artifact? I want the whole story.
10 years working in aerospace engineering, and they laid me off. You damn right I stole that thing. They tell you if you have talent and commitment, you can go far. But the truth is, it's all about who steals the most and gets away with it.
He wants me to decide what to do with you.
Please, I was just trying to sell a product, okay? Isn't that why we're all here?
Be lenient. We were taking advantage of his initiative, after all, even if we have found ourselves working with the man he stole from.
We're letting you go. Get out of Neon while you can.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But if I were you, I wouldn't expect leniency around here after this.
A rare moment of compassion for this city. Very well. I'll clear things up with the authorities.
Oh.
You're free to go.
Time to go. Let's talk more back at the ship.
Orbit achieved.
You hold something you have no right to. My people have killed for this. But I offer you one chance to hand over the artifact and turn away
Identify yourselves.
The fact that you do not know says much. We are the Starborn, and you are unworthy to possess the artifacts.
Unworthy? Get right out of here with that nonsense.
Tell us, please. What are the artifacts? What are they for? Did you make them? What gives you more right to them than humanity?
Answering your questions is exactly what we cannot allow. Abandon your thirst for knowledge, or drown in it.
At least tell us more about who you are.
The more you understand, the more damage you will do.
How could just knowing what you are be dangerous?
Our distance from you is the whole point. We interfere now because we must.
I'm not liking what I'm seeing on the scans. The energy output from that ship is far above the normal range. If we spin up the grav drive now, we have a chance.
Full evasive maneuvers. Let's get out of here.
We'll get through this. Hold on.
Can we not escape?
The Starborn will be hunting you now. Give up your search for answers. Become as done.
Most of this casket. I don't know about you, but I've never heard of these Starborn. Speculation part of my brain is in overdrive. Need to regroup. Logged immediately. Tell Noel to analyze the data on the ship's sensors.
Huh.
You know, my great-grandfather using security.
Right.
Prepare to be scanned
Back
for
to the lodge
contraband.
first, then review the data second. And then we'll consider the ultimate mysteries of the universe
And
right after
complete.
that. No pressure.
Enjoy your stay in New Atlantis.
Get me down there.
When humanity left Earth, I bet most of them were worried we'd never find another planet like it again. I wonder how they felt when they landed on Jemison. This place is a delightful relic tangled up with hope, grit, and science.
Right.
How is Neon? Are you okay?
Need you to look at the data for my ship sensors.
Okay. I'll start transferring the data over now. Let me just bring it up on here at the table. Is that a prototype? No, that material isn't anything we... What the... Everyone, come take a look at this.
That's no faction vessel or Crimson Fleet. Secret military tech, maybe?
No United Colonies Admiral approved that starship design.
They call themselves the Starborn. Demanded we hand over the artifact. Like we were children, playing with their parents' things.
What do people know? Any offshoot groups go by that name?
Not in any corner of the settled systems I've seen. Maybe a distant human colony finally popping its head up. Another house for Rune.
I very much doubt that.
We ignoring the obvious here? A heretofore unknown group who just happens to know about the artifacts. I'm just gonna say it. Intelligent alien life. or extra-dimensional beings. The original creators from the furthest fringes of space.
Or beyond even that. Is the metaphor of avenging angels coming down to keep humanity from forbidden knowledge not apt here?
So, we have a lot of theories, but nothing concrete. Except that they're after the artifacts, and they're willing to take them by force.
Mateo's metaphor has merit. They acted like they were judging us.
Or what Walter said. They were acting like a parent, worried their children are playing with something they don't understand.
So, they're strong-arming us for our own good? That doesn't sound very divinely benevolent to me.
Noel, start analyzing all the data from the ship sensors. The gravitational wave they caused, scans of their weapons, shields, everything. We're in the dark. We need to learn anything about them we can, including some way to fight them if necessary. Until then, we stay the course, collect the artifacts. It's even more important now that an intelligence we don't know or understand is looking for them.
Agree. The only way we learn more is to keep going.
All we can do is be more cautious, but we are not stopping. This could end up being a race we don't want to lose. Vladimir, has the Eye picked up anything new?
Some glints of shine in the dark. Ready to hand them out as soon as you please.
All right. Good luck, everyone. And be careful out there.
What if we leave a few things here and make a second trip?
Artifacts. That doesn't sound crazy, does it?
Alright, there we go. We got to Neon, and we helped Walter getting the artifact from the cellar. Got a bit of trouble there, but we managed to get through it, and yeah. And then you have the new aliens, I guess you could call it, and we don't know much, but it's gonna be interesting to see what happens next. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.